The reason that you can see I'm still getting streams to this song, I'm still getting listeners, despite not really having a strong social media presence or even running paid promotions for this particular song. In this video, I want to highlight one big mistake a lot of artists do when starting out, and it costs them, and yet it's actually free to do this thing. Now, I dropped this song back in August, and in that time, I have been able to get onto 12 playlists, but more importantly, I've been able to get my top 4 playlists to be those that were made by Spotify. Now, how did I do this? It's doing one simple thing, making sure that before your song is released, you're doing something called Spotify editorial playlist pitching. And it's something that you do within your Spotify for Artists account. I have videos where I talk about this, and I'm going to leave one link down in the description. But basically, let me just show you some of the metrics from this song. From this song, you can see in the last 28 days, I've managed to get 83 listeners and 91 streams. And within the last 12 months, I've managed to get the 858 all-time streams and 716 listeners in that time. Now, how did this happen? You can see that majority of my streams in that period of time have come from these top 4 playlists. What do they have in common? They were all made by Spotify, right? And you can only get on those playlists in 2 ways. One is by being placed there by the Spotify editorial playlisters, or by being picked up by the Spotify algorithm. So these last 2 playlists here are known as algorithmic playlists, and you can only get on them when your song is driving enough traffic and also influencing listener behavior. So whether it's through saves, listens, and streams, those are the kind of metrics that impact you getting on these playlists. You can't buy your way into this. And with this, the only way you can really get onto them is if Spotify places you on them. And Spotify allows you the chance to pitch your song to them. But that can only happen before you release the song. So it can't happen on the day of or after. Once the song is out, you lose this opportunity. But they advise that you should pitch your song to them at least 7 days before the song drops. I personally would say from 2 weeks upwards, that's the time you should give them. If possible, even 4 weeks beforehand, you should pitch your song to them so that it has the chance to be added to these editorial playlists. In addition, once you decide to pitch your song, it is automatically put on the Release Radar playlist, which is a playlist that's given to, or rather open to, your followers. So whoever is following your channel or following your account, your profile, they are able to have this song added to their Release Radar playlist automatically as soon as you pitch your song. So that is an opportunity that comes with just doing this. Other than that, you can get added to any one of these playlists. And the advantage that I've seen, the reason that you can see I'm still getting streams to this song, I'm still getting listeners, despite not really having a strong social media presence or even running paid promotions for this particular song, it's because I'm actually still on this playlist. You can see in the last 28 days, I'm still on this playlist. I've been given 78 streams from this playlist out of the 98 total streams from the last 28 days. And that playlist is right here. You can see I'm number 4 on the playlist, and I was added on 28th of August 2025. So about 4 months, 3-4 months since that time, it's December, I'm still on the playlist. So this is the kind of opportunity that you're missing out on, mostly if you're not taking that step of pitching your song to Spotify editorial playlisters. So I just wanted to highlight that for some of you. If you're using DistroKid like I am, you're not going to have the opportunity to schedule your song ahead of time if you're using the fast plan. You will need to use either the Musician Plus plan or the Ultimate plan. And I do have videos talking about that. I do have videos covering which plan is best for you, and some of the reasons as to why I think you shouldn't upgrade before you're ready. But I'll leave those linked down in the description. Something else I would like to add beforehand, I've been doing paid playlist promotions as well. and I'm creating a guide at the moment for some of you that are interested in taking that journey. I'm going to be covering some of the red flags I noticed, some of the mistakes I made, some of the platforms I used, and also things I would have done differently earlier on if I had known. So if you're someone that is serious about this, maybe you're about to run your first playlist campaign, or you're someone that has run maybe 1 or 2 campaigns, this product is going to be perfect for you. Perfect to get you to your first 3,000 streams. I recently cracked my first 1,000 streams in the last 6 months. I've now gone on to hit the 3,000. I've just crossed 3,000 streams on one of my songs. So this is something that I think might be valuable for you. Just join my email list in order to get early bird access and also an early bird access rate as well. So I'll see you guys in the next one. Take care of yourselves.